Hey guys, hope they're all doing good. It's me, Mr. Ken, and welcome to today's video. So in this video, I'm gonna take you guys along with me as I went to the Lantau Islands in search of the beautiful village. As you can see, this was like the entrance of the village, and it was a kind of a journey which began all the way from the central part of Hong Kong, and I had to use the ferry which had to drop me off on these beautiful islands. Going to the village in the mountains on a rainy day is kind of a scary thing because it's easy for you to slide through the roads like as you're moving. Then at the same time, like if the rain heavily, you might not have where to stay for a while. So that's a beautiful mushroom, and I just found some beautiful piece of art like hidden in the mountains. As you can see, like over there, he's having a gun. He wanted to shoot me, but with a smiling face. It was actually scary when I saw him, and then like the mountain house, and then also the view there, it was just looking so beautiful as I was enjoying looking at this kind of magnificent architecture in this beautiful village, because it was actually a dream for me to just go and visit the villages in Hong Kong, see how people live, and then see how everything is done. It was actually like a dream come true. And like the thing which shocked me much about this village was, in this village, people often use the bicycles as a mode of transportation. So they actually do have a lot of bikes like around the village, and then like only the bikes go to the top of the mountains. So it was like quite shocking and also interesting at the same time. So here I still continued to check on these beautiful arts like which have been designed on the roadside walls. Like they looked so beautiful, and then they were actually so authentic, and they were having so much details like in them. It was actually like a great adventure. For those who like art, yeah, enjoy this piece of art like from Hong Kong here. And I had to continue my journey even though I was just passing through this beautiful neighborhood which looked like a very rich neighborhood. And then the shocking part was, in this village, all their houses, they are so big and nice, you know. It is so shocking. I couldn't imagine it, you know, because like most of the city houses like which are there, they are quite a little bit tiny and small. But me just being to this place which was looking like if it's a rich neighborhood with so many houses in it, I was really impressed and happy to just like visit such a beautiful place on a beautiful day, which was rainy. Even though it wasn't hot, but the weather was actually good and conducive for traveling and moving around the city. So this actually made me to enjoy myself and just have a beautiful day as I was touring through these beautiful neighborhoods. And like actually they don't even have like so many people like on the streets or anything. It's just quite a kind of quiet neighborhood, you know. And then like it's pretty beautiful and nice. This is the expression I can give like about this place. And people were also not so many, like as I was trying to move through the beautiful villages with the stream over there. And yeah, it was quite a journey. It took about 30 minutes for me to get here because I used like a high-speed ferry. But if I tried to use the normal kind of ferry, it actually takes a 1 hour like on the ferry. And there was the lady, she keeps the streets clean. It's just like a very beautiful place where like you can come to relax yourself if you want to run away from the city noise, you know. And actually I didn't manage to rent a bike like as I was in this village. I was just actually walking, and it was interesting. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you're gonna watch it to the end, because the interesting part of this video is actually coming at the end of this video. So enjoy, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, remember to subscribe, like and share as we just go through to check on the beautiful architecture which are in this village. And there I was, like I found this place, like it was more like a temple, like a church. It was having the cross like for Mary, even though it was like an abandoned place, like I tried to open to try to sneak in to see what's inside, but these guys couldn't even like allow me to enter because they've locked it. And then like there's a beautiful lady riding a beautiful bike over there, trying to take her to some beautiful places. And I also found some other kinds of trees over here, like which were like just in this kind of a place which seemed to be a little bit abandoned. And I actually tried to go inside through the gate by trying to open it, but it couldn't open. And then I ended up dropping some kind of stuff like on my head. It was like interesting, yeah. But all along, like this was like more like an odd kind of a building, and then some big tree like grew on it. And it was interesting. Then if you just try to check on me, like as I tried to enter the other part of the village here, it was kind of mountainous, and then roads like were just like very beautiful, and the place was having like so many fruits on the road and other stuff. It was like so cool. Imagine like being in such kind of a place after being in the city for a long time. You're gonna actually recover yourself, and also you're gonna actually feel so at peace with yourself. So it is the only place I think where I felt so much close to nature, because I love nature, but whenever I'm in the big cities, like I always prefer to be like immersed into the city life. But if you try to go to villages and you get yourself a bike to give you a tour around the city, you're gonna have fun. That's the best way to enjoy life, you know. And then as I kept moving, I was actually going towards the mountain area that side, and then I actually saw this beautiful garden which was having something which was so weird. Guess what it was? It was actually on the other side here. Look, have a look, try to check on it. I think here we're gonna turn, have a look at it. That is more like a monument, like a statue. It's been given some clothes and also a cape, and then it's like it scares some animals like the birds from eating the vegetables which have been planted by the farmers. What a brilliant way to scare the animals. Yeah, check on it. And then like besides this place there were like so many mountains, and I had to follow the path which was like going forward there, just trying to go and find some place where we're gonna have some tea like with my friend. And yeah, just the mountain view, the trees, the vegetation, the beautiful houses. It is like something you can ever dream of having. And thank you so much for watching my video. And I also found the dogs there, like they were trying to bite me, trying to scare me, but I don't know. Even though they tried to scare me to bite me, but they couldn't manage, because I think I'm so brave. Guys, so here I was on the other part of the village, and I actually got to the top of the mountain. And after getting to the top of the mountain of the village, like there were actually a few cars, even though cars are prohibited to come to this part of the village, because like people often use the bikes for transportation. and other things. But I tried to talk to the owner, and then the owner told me before there were no cars, but now like maybe some people have started disobeying the laws and they are bringing the cars here, but the public transportation doesn't actually come in. So if you want to come to mountains, if you are a tourist, you can only go there walking. And on the streets I met these cool, I don't know, they are like cows, buffaloes, I don't know. Like they were like just like enjoying themselves along the streets. I wanted to touch them at the beginning, but I was kind of shy. I thought that maybe if I tried to touch it, it was gonna kick me. Because like animals are fond of kicking people like with their back legs, you know. So you can try to touch it, and then like it ends up like maybe hitting you with the horn or anything. It's kind of dangerous. So I decided not to challenge myself by touching it. But I just had to keep on moving, and then like I was just having fun, looking at the beautiful environment and then trying to play with it. Damn, these animals were so beautiful, even though they had a lot of insects on them, but they looked so beautiful. And the village as well, it was so green, so nice, and just the nature, looking at that chair, it was so cool. And I tried to go nearby to go and just try to see like what it was eating, and it was so cool, like a great adventure like in the villages. Though it was actually my first time to be in the real Hong Kong villages, whereby like you're gonna find the locals, and then I tried to meet with them, tried to mingle, and then like here we met a local, like she had to take us to the farm, and then we're trying to check out like how they do the farming like in the villages of Hong Kong. And there was the banana, and then some other green garden area with so many new vegetables like which were planted over there. And then later, I think that's a curry plant, I don't know, but or garlic, I don't know, this kind of plants, but they had so many kind of spices and traditional plants and other stuff. Then we had to leave the area, just enjoying the view of the mountain with the cows. Then
okay.
As we moved on the streets,
it's more like organic stuff, they're more expensive, right?
Farm, which was also having other kind of plants, because like they had two farms. You know, had some sunflower, and then this kind of a plant which I don't even know and I'm not sure of.
What's this?
Even though I just saw it for the first time.
What's this?
But the lady was so kind to me.
Is it the dragon
fruit? She was
fruit?
trying to introduce me to all the plants and fruits which she was having in her fruit garden. And then later she showed me around like how
it's
things
like a spice,
are.
right?
We tried to check on the coriander, smelling it, because that's the best kind of plant like over there. Like it's supposed to smell if you try to put it in the flour. I don't know if it's coriander or rosemary, but they had like several kind of spices. And then the shocking part, like when we went to the other side of the garden, I saw the pumpkin leaves. We have this in Africa. We eat them. All the kind of vegetables we have in Africa, they actually had them here. You know, it was so shocking. Though I was only impressed with the pumpkin leaves, because like I have not seen like any pumpkin leaves at any kind of a farm like here in Hong Kong. Then here we
it's very funny. You guys come from Africa and then very fond of the cows.
My confidence, I managed to play the cows, and like there it was, trying to move together. And then I was so excited and so happy. It was like more like a great achievement, which I did.
They're very gentle.
Because I was scared that maybe it was gonna like hit me with the horns, and then after it hit me with the horns, I was gonna have an injury. So after doing the tour, we decided to end the journey like in the villages, and it was time for me to head to the home so that we can go and try to do some other activities. So guys, thank you so much for watching my video, and I'm really glad that actually you guys had to follow me along like on this channel, and I went in search of the villages in Hong Kong, and also you guys, you also had fun by just like seeing the old architecture and also enjoying the environment like around the village. The difference is like in the city, like we've got the tall buildings and other issues. So I met in Hong Kong. You know how to do Chinese tea? It's so hot. Wow, it's so cool.
Yeah, that's called pu'er. The fermented wet tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So finally, after drinking the tea from Hong Kong, to be specific, we had to end the journey in the villages, because I was actually rushing. I had some meetings to do in the city center, so I had to leave the village and I couldn't stay for any longer. I only wanted to have a cup of tea and have a chat with my friends and also with her other friend. So it was time to leave, and then like there I was like on the streets. I really like the view of the houses and the mountains. The houses, they're quite short and also quite big, you know, because the rooms, they're just like normal kind of average big rooms. Even the bedrooms, they've got like everything. And I thought that maybe like the houses here, they were better than the city houses, because like most of the city houses, like if you want to get like a cheap house, you need to spend like maybe $1,000, but the house won't even be so big. But in the village, maybe you can spend the same amount of money and you're gonna get like a very big house, which you can rent at a very expensive price if it was in the city. So it was quite an adventure, you know, being in the village and then also just trying to explore the new places, having fun, checking on the city center, making new friends. It was like really good, and then I really learned so much about this village, that they are more like eco-friendly. They don't like causing pollution to the environment or maybe doing other things to harm the environment. Wow.
Here on the t-shirt, you can get a hat, tote bag, anything. You want to it, then like get some coffee. Yeah.
Okay. How much is the coffee?
Yeah, 25, 18.
Wow.
And then you pay for wash or dry, depending on what you want. 25 to wash.
Yeah.
35 to dry.
Wow, so cool. This is the most beautiful laundry room I've ever seen.
I know, right?
So cool.
I'm losing my sanity. You take me under. For you I surrender. You're making me land on other side of gravity. Boy, you got me under. Boy, you got me from.
Hey guys, so I came to the island to explore it, and I'm done with the explanation for today. So it's time to go back. We're gonna meet in the next video. Thank you so much for watching my video.
You got my soul. Oh, you let me fly, you let me go. Oh, now you're gonna see it, gonna see it clearly. Go out on the weekend. You want me, then you leave me. You got my soul.